It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Happy Thursday. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, with the Lancewood Cake Off competition heating up and entries rolling in on lancewoodcakeoff.co.za, we have celebrity foodie, competition judge and mentor Lona Maseko in our kitchen, and she's going to take us through her favorite cake recipe using a Lancewood cream cheese. And as you heard, she is quite the foodie. She's got a resume that stretches all the way from here to Spain. So we're super excited to have her here and to be... What kind of cake are we going to be making this morning?
We're doing a banana loaf, which is quite common. You know, people know it, but we've got some pecan nuts to it, and I've got a beautiful like icing with Lancewood cheese and some lemon, so it's going to be quite delicious. Very easy, but also just, you know, cake should be moist, delicious, and just lots of flavor.
Yeah, it brings back memories of my grandmother. She used to make the most delicious banana loaf, and taking that to school. Yes.
The smell
is amazing. Like lunchbox, just hi everyone, yes, I have arrived. Okay, take us through your recipe.
So yeah, so I've got some flour in here, so it all goes in. I've already got like my mashed bananas together.
Yeah.
You know, and the lovely thing about like a banana loaf is that it's like a one-pot wonder. It's like one of those like beautiful stew things that you can put and use. So I've got some vanilla extract in here.
Excellent. When it comes to your bananas, do you use the very ripe ones or do you use the very
Do you know what? When I was testing the recipe, I used like normal ones and they seem to work quite well, but it is advised to use like the ones that are like about to be thrown out, but don't throw anything out.
Because they have a lot of flavor.
Exactly. Never waste any food. So mix that up.
Yep.
With that wooden spoon. Don't you remember these? Like my mom used to, when you were being naughty, this was a famous spoon.
We actually had my grade 4 teacher had one called Hungry that she'd written Hungry on the back of.
Wow, so when you were hungry,
when no homework was done, Hungry was there.
Ready to...
Exactly, for a spanking.
Okay, cool. So you're going to mix that up a little bit, and of course the bananas, because they are the key ingredient into this entire thing.
Okay.
I love bananas, great in protein, potassium, you know, all those lovely things.
Yes.
Mix that together.
With baking being such a science and cooking being more of the artistic, you know, flair kind of thing, which is your favorite? Do you bake more, do you cook more?
To be honest with you, like I cook more, but I've learned to enjoy baking.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, the lovely thing about the Lancewood cheese is that it's quite, you can diversify and use it for whatever you want.
Yes.
So just add a little bit more because, you know, pecan.
You can never have
Americans
enough.
like pecan. And we go pecan nut.
There we go.
So once you've got your mixture all together, it goes into our greased little tin thing.
Okay.
So like that. Can you help me?
I will hold that for you while you get
What
it
a gentleman. Fantastic. So that goes into the oven, which would have been preheated at 180.
Okay.
For about 40 minutes.
Don't waste any of that batter.
No, I know. Don't you want to just like lick it off the bowl? That's like the best part.
And you can, because it's banana.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's cool.
So you have that, and that's kind of like ready.
So into the oven, 180 degrees. Okay.
And look at that. I love TV life, because TV just like shows you amazing thing, and that's...
I'm going to clear this out of your way just so that we can see exactly what you're going to do, because now comes the decorating part, right? Or the icing part.
You know, I love using this cheese. I love cheese. So
Which one are you using?
I'm using the plain cream cheese, full cream. And let's use this little baby and move it up like that. So I've already got my butter in there. Soft, not too hard, because then it's easy to like work with.
Room temperature, hey?
Yeah,
that should work quite nicely.
And then the key ingredient, of course, which is the cream cheese.
Your Lancewood cream cheese that goes in there.
There we go. Bob's your uncle. And then...
Do you add all of the icing already?
Not yet. So
okay, so you first got to let that work.
mix everything together,
Okay.
So I'm going to mix everything together like that.
And
get that baby going. So you'll see it'll start getting a little bit lighter.
And here's the magic of baking for me. Whenever you walk into a kitchen and you get that smell of vanilla.
Right?
Yes. Now we're baking.
Absolutely. So there you have it, and then you'll start probably adding like the icing sugar slowly. It can get a little bit messy, but you just need to just be cognizant of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that looks about right.
So while you do that, what tip might you have for those keen bakers out there that want to enter the competition and win the absolutely great prize?
I think, you know what, cakes should be delectable. They should be like not too dry, quite moist.
Yes.
You know, you think about cake and you think tea or coffee. It should look amazing as well, because, you know, we eat with our eyes. And just have fun, explore, you know, be creative. And that's the whole point about the competition. Be creative with the recipes, be creative with Lancewood cheese, just have fun.
There you have it. There you have it.
And then you mix that together and it will slowly start forming.
And then afterwards, I mean, this is the magic of TV, that you'll have
exactly.
this wonderfully, beautifully finished icing, which you then are going to...
Exactly. So that would have come out and looking like this.
Yeah.
It will have like a little bit of a fluffiness to it, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. And then you start kind of like layering it on and
Now
just...
comes the best part.
I know, right? Do you want to taste some?
Oh, yes, please, may I?
How good is that?
Yes!
Amazing, I know.
That's
Cool.
really good.
So then you'll start kind of like layering your cake, but just, you know, I always say like when it comes to like plating, just have fun. There's no
Yeah.
science or like,
Is there no
method.
science to it really? Because that's the
I
part
just
that
think-
I find most intimidating.
It is a little bit intimidating, but you should just have a go, you know?
Okay.
Some of the chefs that like do like amazing things never even planned what they were gonna do. They were just like just plate and, you know, and don't be shy with
That
this
looks
because
great.
the icing is really, really just so delicious. And it just also adds like a lovely moistness to the cake, which is fantastic.
And are you going to add some pecans on top
Pecan,
of that
yeah,
when you're
absolutely,
done? All right, I'll let you
absolutely.
do that. In the meantime, let me let you know, as I said earlier on, that yes, the competition is well underway, and you can go to lancewoodcakeoff.co.za to find out more. And of course, it does go on until the 20th of May. Time is running out. Get your entries in. Lorna has shown you how simple and how easy it is to incorporate a Lancewood cheese product into your recipe. So show us what you can do. Submit those recipes. There's
Yeah.
an absolutely incredible prize that is ready for you. And how harsh a judge are you when it comes to judging cakes?
You know what? I've a very savory palate, but when it comes to like sweet things, I like a good balance.
Yeah.
So don't overdo it with like sugar, but just find a good like balance to it, and I think you should do fine.
Here we
Okay,
go.
so I'm just
Fantastic.
adding some of the
Lemon
lemon
zest.
zest onto there, just for color. We eat with our eyes, and I always say that.
And once you're done, I'll just present it to everybody.
Yeah.
And feast your eyes.
This is so delicious. I think this icing is like everything. Okay.
And you at home can SMS the keyword cake to 33728. That's it.
Exactly,
That
and
looks
there you
amazing.
have it.
Voila. Muchas gracias.
You speak Spanish as well?
Yeah.
Win a trip to New York City worth 150,000 Rand. South Africa's #1 cream cheese, Lancewood, is on the hunt for the nation's #1 cake. To bake it all the way to the Big Apple, upload a picture of your cake with the Lancewood product used to lancewoodcakeoff.co.za. 3 finalists will make it through to our live cake-off on Expresso Show. 1 will impress celebrity judges Zola Nene, Jay Something and Lorna Maseko and make it all the way to New York.